We have the first week of October down in the books. I'm going to show you what I ate and give you a weigh-in, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, you are watching Ketosis Focus. I have been living a ketogenic low-carb lifestyle for the past 3 years now, and I have lost 82.5 pounds to date. I am on my quest, my mission to lose at least 100 pounds. So if you want to see me reach my goal, because so would I, it's been 3 years now, make sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. Now this week was an interesting week. As you saw in my previous video, I had taken about a month, maybe 5 weeks off of alcohol, hoping to see some results on that scale. The first weekend in October, we indulged in some alcoholic beverages for one night out of that weekend and then continued on our journey. I wasn't sure what that was going to do on the scale. But I will say this week, I wasn't my strongest this week as far as my focus, because I didn't make sure I got my 10,000 steps, which is what I wanted to do, which is what I pledged to do. And this week was just kind of a blah. You know, you ever have those weeks? And I didn't feel like I had any sort of like, okay, this is what I'm going to do this week. So I tracked, I hit my macros every day this week. I kept it keto for the most part, but I didn't really keep it carnivore or ketovore the way I had, I guess, expected myself to this week. I'm not exactly sure where my headspace was. But let me just show you what I ate and then we'll talk after. Check it out. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 5 after 10. I've been fasting for 17 hours and I just broke my fast with a collagen coffee. I'm trying to figure out what I'm eating today. I think I'm going to do a steak and pepper omelet this morning and then eat the leftover steak in like the Mexi bowl because I have some cauliflower rice left over and I might just do that. Yeah. Right here is my first meal of the day. It is a steak and pepper omelet with some Colby Jack cheese inside, some light sour cream, and some French Red Hot. All right, second meal today is a Mexi bowl with steak, peppers, some cauliflower rice, some cheese, guacamole, sour cream, hot sauce. And then I will begin my fasting after I eat this. All right, not drinking bangs this week, so I'm ending my day with a coffee, regular, not decaf, and then I'll start my fasting window. All right, it is 6:15 and I am trying an evening walk for the first time in a while. So let's see how many steps I can get done. So this is what I am starting my walk at, 4,506. So I have a lot of steps to get done. Let's do this. All right, it is 7 o'clock. I did 45 minutes of walking. Let's see where we are on steps. All right, 9,313. I've got 600 left for the day. All right, it is 7:20 and I made my apple cider vinegar drink for this evening. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a couple of squirts of this liquid stevia, and sprinkled on some cinnamon and a dash of nutmeg out of curiosity. Good morning. Happy, what are we? Tuesday. We're Tuesday. It is 8:18. I'm going to go out for a walk this morning because it's nice and breezy. I have 427 steps. And let's see how much we can get done this morning. All right, I think I'm done. It's been 37 minutes. Let's see what my steps look like. Exercise ring is closed. Yay. I'm starting the day off with 4,622. Awesome. It is 9:03. I have been fasting for 17 hours and 18 minutes. And I am going in with my collagen coffee. I've got 1 tablespoon of half and half. Some caramel mocha coffee from Starbucks, I want to say. And then a scoop of chocolate collagen from Perfect Keto. Blending it all up. And then topping it with my zero sugar Ready Whip. There you go. Happy Tuesday. It is 10:30 in the morning and my hubby made us breakfast this morning. We've got these thick cut pork chops with the bone in and 2 fried eggs. The pork chop is about 8 ounces with the bone, so I'm going to measure the bone afterwards and see how much of the pork chop I actually ate. And then 2 eggs. Then I'm going to top it with some hot sauce and then dig right in. All right, it is 2:25 and I'm going in with a 2 Good yogurt with like a tablespoon of keto granola. All right, it is 10 till 5 and dinner tonight is a hamburger patty with Colby Jack cheese on protein sparing modified fasting bread with lettuce and tomato. And I'm gonna have a Clausen's spear on the side. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is 9:20 and I am going in with my collagen coffee. It's been exactly 16 hours that I have been fasting. So I've got 1 tablespoon of half and half with my caramel coffee inside. And then of course I'm gonna put some of my daily chocolate collagen. I love that stuff. Today I am making my turkey chili. So I'm sauteing everything up. This is gonna go in the crock pot along with some ground turkey and all of these seasonings. I know I have a video about me making this, so I'll make sure to link it above. But I normally make it in the crock pot, so it takes a few hours, I guess about 4 hours. So it might be ready for about a late afternoon meal. So I will have breakfast sometime this morning and then eat this later and then either package it, freeze it, eat it tomorrow. I love this chili, so I can eat it every day. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of a before and after. So I just threw all the ingredients in the crock pot, the ground turkey, the veggies, the tomato paste, the beef broth, all of that stuff. And we're gonna let it sit for 4 hours and see what it looks like after that. It is 5 till 11 and I'm sitting down for my first meal. I've got a 2 Good yogurt vanilla with a little bit of blueberries and granola. I've got some bacon, 3 slices of bacon, 2 boiled eggs with some pink Himalayan salt. There you go. All right, it is 2:45 and I'm going in with my second meal for today. I've got my keto chili with my keto cornbread. This time I used my cornbread drops that I got from KetoCon. So I'm excited to see how that tasted or how that worked out. Let's see. No different, but still good. All right, bon appetit. It is 9:07. I just finished a 30-minute walk around my house and movement, and now I'm breaking my fast with a collagen coffee. All right, it is 10 a.m. and I am going to sit down for my first meal of the day, which is a repeat from earlier this week. We've got 2 eggs and a pork chop steak. I'm going to enter it into my carb manager and see how much I have left for the day. All right, it is 5 o'clock. Yeah, almost 5 o'clock. And I am eating my second meal of the day, which is the leftover keto chili with some light sour cream. I did heat up my cornbread from yesterday. There it is. Good morning, happy Friday. It is, what time is it? 9 o'clock in the morning. I am trying a new creamer. We bought this toasted marshmallow nut pod almond and coconut creamer. I did put 2 tablespoons in there, which is the equivalent of what I use calorie-wise with my half and half. I've made my collagen coffee with some sugar-free whipped cream, and we are starting our day today. All right, it is 12:04 and I am having my lunch for today, which is a red onion chaffle. It's just mozzarella cheese and red onion, a little bit of mayonnaise on it, roast beef, lettuce, tomato sandwich on a chaffle with my high-low chips. It's weighed out 1 ounce and tracked in my carb manager. So Friday, I forgot to record the rest of the date, but I ended up having a few wings and alcoholic beverages Friday night. So my weekend really started Friday instead of Saturday. And some meatballs with some cheese. It was just kind of like a random thing. So as you saw this week, I did make my keto chili. It came out good. The chili came out well, but the cornbread didn't come out as sweet as it had been in the past. So now I had this chili and I didn't freeze it. I put it in Ziploc bags and had it in the fridge. So I kind of ended up just eating the rest of that this week. I still have one more serving left in the fridge, but it kind of cut into the idea of eating mainly carnivore because I made the soup, the chili. So anyway, it is what it is. Let's talk scale. So last week I weighed in at 182.4. This week I weighed in at 181.8. So that is a loss of 0.6 pounds, about a half a pound, I would say. Not too bad, but you know, considering that I was in a blah funk this week and I wasn't really consistent in any which way, the fact that I even saw a loss at all, you know, that was a success, a win. But next week, what I want to do really is, again, focus on taking a walk outside at least 30-45 minutes consistently, getting those steps, hitting 10,000 no matter what, and trying to eat more carnivore, less of everything else. I noticed that my meals do get smothered in cheese and sour cream sometimes, and a lot of veggies and just a lot of extra stuff that I think if I clean out all that stuff and keep it simple, it'll make a difference. So the trick is to not get bored with my food. Sometimes if I make a ribeye steak or some chicken thighs and I just see the chicken thighs on my plate, I feel like I'm missing something or I need to get something else or something more. So that's going to be a challenge for me next week to kind of keep it simple and stay full and not feel like I need a lot of extras. All right, I did say I would show you my book. This is my journal that I am keeping all of my info, my steps, my average steps, my goal. So I put in my weights. So I started off the month. I like to start off the first, and I have 182.4, and I'm weighing in either every Friday or Saturday. So this week I weighed in on Friday at 181.8, so I might keep that consistent. But I do write my steps in, and then what I do is I add them all up, divide them by 7, and I have an average. And of course this week's average, I wanted to do 10,000 plus, but obviously I failed this week, so I averaged 7,562. So the goal is to make this week the lowest of the 4 weeks of October and hopefully keep this average as high as possible. So I'm going to have to really like overcompensate for week 1 if I want to be consistent. So I do have on here that I'm going to measure on the 16th, because the 16th of every month, that's the day I started, was the 16th of the month 3 years ago in July. And so that's where I measured, and that's, you know, my benchmark. So once I do here, I did measure myself on the 16th last month in September. So we are going to compare them. So I do got one more good week in before I can get that measuring done. But this is my book that I use. And like I said, I usually have like my goals. I don't put in my food. I guess I could, but I have my carb manager, so I'll do like how much I've lost each week. This was in September, so this week I lost 1.6, 0.4, 2.8. I gained a 0.2, but then I lost a 1.4, and then I've got all of my average steps. So yeah, so this is my book that I bought. Wait, that's not the front. Where's the front of this book? It's really cute. It's one of those little motivational books. Sorry about that. Well, it doesn't say anything special. I did get it at Marshall's. This one was $9.99. But, you know, it comes with, like, stickers and monthly reviews and some encouragements and all that good stuff. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know how your week went. I know mine wasn't the best of weeks, but I still saw a loss on the scale, so I can't beat myself up too much about it. I'm just going to hope to do better next week and get an even better number, but also be more consistent with my habits. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how your week went. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.